How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. He is Rocky Marciano. He's only 179 centimeters tall with a reach of 173 centimeters. And they'll be facing Jake Paul, 185 centimeters tall with a reach of 193 centimeters.
Yeah, if you've got a brawl that's in front of you, that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is...
The Rock. Jake Paul, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, currently residing in Dorado, Puerto Rico.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Dorado, Puerto Rico, a social media superstar and rising contender known as El Gallo de Dorado, Jake Paul.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice counters. They're giving us a high-tempo show. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
Swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee, just pickpocketing and stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
The perfect counter lands. He threw a punch and just got counters. Perfect counter shot. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Rocky Marciano in trouble, do you believe this? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And he scores with the counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back.
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right, let's get out there, get your...
Keep smart. Relax now, I don't want you to load up.
Come on, we're better than that.
Here we go for round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. Just missed with that hook. And now going for the finish. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Catch and shoot. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And they got caught. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
It's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take
Great round, now relax. Good work out there, the jab's working.
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Great work. Stay focused, don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
On to the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, the defense failed them. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the move.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? So much for defensive abilities. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? How did they not go down?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't land the jab there. No rest for the weary. Good counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and a cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get the job
I like
done.
that round. Good work. You were thinking.
Oh, what was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching on.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
On to the fourth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Good job stopping that uppercut. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How about that time counter shot? It's Rocky Marciano who hits a cap. Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The referee calls time, and we'll look at the cut. Yes, sir. We fight on here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are... And Jake Paul goes down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I've got to see that again.
Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. So it's plan B time. Back into the fray here in round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That counter shot lands. They block that jab. Beautiful counter shot. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always... They're in trouble! And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Stamina is off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this.
Great work. I love that.
There's the bell for round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. That counter punch caught him clean. Those counter punches have to hurt. Well done with that counter shot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. And he waves it off. That will do it. This fight is over.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.